Hello folks, MoanSpec33, welcome back to Let's Play Tales of the Abyss, part 49. I gotta skip there, we're not gonna worry about it. Last time I failed at moving boxes around to get some items, and if we come right in here, we're gonna learn the salad recipe. Yay, it's really useless actually. Look at this piece of junk here. Here's sealed arts. Oh man, I want to be sure to cook that after battle, because that happens to me so often. Anywho, we're going to move on. We came here, this is Keterburg Bay. This is a side area that we didn't have to come to right now. We're going to have to come back here later in the game. But at the current moment we don't. And I'm pretty sure the enemies around here will wreck you right now. So probably avoid combat with them, unless you're playing on like normal difficulty or something. You're probably fine then. But I'm pretty sure they're pretty tough. Like they're scaled to the levels that you're supposed to be when you get here. So, and that we're not supposed to be coming here for a little bit. Anywho, this is Keterburg, presumably, if that was the Silver World. Sorry, Keterburg. I never understood why they always consider snow to be silver. They say this silver snow. Snow is white, silver is like a grayish. I don't know. I think you can get some really good stuff early on in the weapon shop here, if I'm not mistaken. Could be. Well, let's see what they got. They got some mithril weapons, which are, well, I mean, they're better if we had that kind of cash. Eventually in the game, this will come down to a regular price. Like, we're not going to be ever spending this much money on a weapon. But it doesn't look like anything. Ooh, we got some new armor. I don't have this? Okay. Is that it? Oh, and they sell these joke weapons here too. Oh, and they sell miracle gels. I think those are also cheaper later on in the game. That's weird we don't have these, Really? What are we using? Oh, that's silver mail. This is silver plate. Okay. I would think mail would be better than plate, because mail would cover your whole body, whereas a plate's just probably upper. Not gonna argue, I guess. Alright, so we need to sell this old stuff. Hold on to that, of course. So I like keeping stuff like this too, like this deck brush. This is the only one in the game. I think I said this before, but I'm not gonna get rid of stuff like that. Thieves' capes are pretty useless. Get rid of those. I mentioned selling this earlier on. I maybe should, but it's a unique item. Like, I mean, having increased critical hit rate and having Annis's doll look like Kless from Tales of Fantasia isn't really the best. I mean, it looks cool. I'm not gonna say that's a mistake, but it's not worth it. Over here is like the most expensive inn in the game, I think. Maybe this is a cheaper one. Like, it doesn't even look like it's that. I think there's another inn that's actually more expensive than this in this town. No, I don't want to stay here. I don't know if there's a recipe in here. I think there's a recipe in like every town. I know that it was like that in the very least in Tales of Symphonia. You go in every town, there was a recipe there somewhere. Something that what's this statue here? Carl III statue. Maybe some reference, or maybe just maybe a reference to another Tales game. I'm not sure. I'm not a Tales expert. The casino. This is one of the coolest places in the game because you get to gamble. Isn't that cool? I think there might be some voiceover in here actually. Maybe. We'll see in a second. Loading times.
So this is the casino, huh? Looks pretty fun.
I had heard about it, but all of this gaudiness is rather discomforting.
Yes, it is pretty, but it makes me feel out of place.
This casino was built back when this area was first developed as a resort. There's actually a little legend about this place. They say if you hit the jackpot on the second slot machine from the end, you win a castle. Oh man, it's so obviously a lie just to attract customers.
Hey, come on, you cheapskate!
What's wrong, Annis? Everybody's staring at you.
They said minors aren't allowed to play in the casino. Boo!
It's not that bad. All you need is a parent. What about Jade?
Papa? Can I please get my allowance, pretty please?
I'm afraid not.
Boo! Fine then. Guy, go get me some chips. That's right. My looks don't work on Guy.
Okay, is that it? Can I talk now? Yeah. I like how they say minors can't play. For anyone who's not aware of the ages of people in this game, Luke's like 17, Tyr's younger than him, Tyr's like 16, Annis is 15, I think. Natalia's probably 16 or 17. Guy's I think like 20, but Jade's like 30. What I'm getting at is you can still gamble with anybody. They don't really care. Alright, is this the prize exchange guy? No, this is the guy who gives you chips. There's some really good stuff you can get here early on. They add stuff as the game progresses. However, some good stuff to get early on is this soul seal. This is a bow and arrow for Natalia, which will get her some really good attack power. And I might do some casinoing off screen to get this, because why not? I'm pretty good at it. I'll show it off here in a second. Well, it's actually it's luck. It's all luck. Undyne is a spear for Jade that it's really weak on physical attack, but it has more magic attack or phonic attack than what he's using right now. And Wizard Cane, I believe, is decent for Tyr, because it grants more phonic attack. Not so much for Annis, because it lowers physical attack a lot compared to the normal weapons. Let's just show off this for a second here. Let's get some chips. Our grade. How much grade do we got? I got 15,000. 10 grade only gets you 1 chip though. That's pretty lame. What about Gald? 300 Gald for 1 chip. How much can I get here then? That's like, holy jeez. Only 10 chips for that? No. Alright, well I'll just show it off here anyway. Alright, so there's this game you can play here. This is Nefri Ball. It's like yeah, let's show this off. I don't like this one too much. It's like Keno. If you guys ever played Keno, it's similar to that. We'll bet 1. Let's bet 1 chip. And you just choose 5. You can I'll just randomly choose. And then basically you just press it and you have to match. Well, I got 1 match. That's pretty good. I think I already got my money back now. Wow, that's pretty good too. That's actually pretty decent. What do I get for 2? Yeah, you get 5 times your chips. Like it's really lucky. You can earn way more chips way faster doing this one, which is a poker. I guess I gotta talk to her to play. Yeah. This is a video poker for anyone who might be familiar with gambling. Once it decides to load here, it's exactly like video poker. So you need a 2 pair though or higher in order to even win on this. Jacks or better does not get you a win. We've already got a pair. Let's hold on to this here. Oh, I didn't mean to. Oh, that's why I got rid of. I was not paying attention. Alright, let's just try this one more time. Oh, okay, that's what it says hold. Wow, this is awful. You know, let's just get rid of everything. No, we gotta hold on to something. Holy crap, I got a 4 of a kind. What? Anyway, there's this double up. You can do up to 10 times. And, basically, the more you double, the more successful you are. I got Joker, apparently causes you to lose. you can earn chips mad fast doing video poker. And you can do it on 2 pair, 4 of a kind, like I just got lucky right there. I don't know how that happened. But that's how I do it to get all the equipment really fast. So yeah, there's a casino. Like I said, off-screen me being successful and getting a whole bunch of extra equipments. Here's the super expensive hotel. I don't know if there's any point to go in there right now. What we're gonna go do right now is we're going to go find the person we're supposed to talk to, and then I'll go see the sights. Can we get that right now? I think you can use mute attack to get this down. Maybe? No, I think you have to do something later on in the game. Yeah, it must be. Hey, let's just go over here. I forgot I can do longer episodes for this project because I said I can. Yeah, I knew that there's a cutscene over here. Once it decides to load, the load times on the 3DS are apparently really good, which is pretty neat.
Wow, what a mansion! I want to marry whoever lives here.
I'm pretty sure he's still single, though he's in his 30s.
What? Don't tell me this is your house, Colonel. If it is, then I'd go ahead and settle for you.
Even if it were, I'm afraid I'd decline the offer. But the real owner might take you up on it. He likes every female he lays eyes on.
Who is it?
His Imperial Majesty Peony.
All right, my husband's gonna be loaded!
The Emperor wasn't born in the capital?
As I recall, he was run out of the capital as a child during a struggle for succession.
Yes, that's correct. This mansion is from that era.
There's so many good lines in this episode. We can get in. We can get in this guy's house somehow. Maybe we can't get in right now. Maybe we can go in through the back. No. Something really cool in here. I don't know when you can come in here to get it. I guess not now, which kind of blows. And this guy says, Emperor Peony lived here. Every person you talk to in town is just a tour guide. This is Nefri's house. This is the person we have to talk to. The governor of Keterburg. Let's do some talking. This is a maid. Cutscene? I think there's some more cutscenes. Yeah, cutscenes. With long load times.
Jade! Oh, my brother's alive!
Brother? Seriously?
Hello, Nefri. It's been a while, hasn't it? Not since your wedding, I believe.
What's going on? They said you were killed at Xeriuth.
Well, what happened is...
That's incredible. I'm just glad you're safe. We'll inspect the Tartarus. Once you're resupplied, please go see Emperor Peony. He's been very worried.
Oh? Didn't everyone think I was dead?
His Majesty was the only one who believed you were still alive. The rest of you, too, please wait a bit while we prepare your ship. This is a tourist city, so I think you'll be safe here. I'll book a room at the inn for you. Please get some rest. If you don't mind, I'd like a word with you. Please come by again later, alone.
And Luke, ladies, man extraordinaire. I like if you switch to Jade and then talk to her. I think that's actually different. Like if you, yeah, if Jade has something, she still refers to him as brother, but she has a different line. I don't know. I thought that was pretty cool. I knew there was something if you did that. Yeah, there should be more that way with more characters. Maybe we can go in Emperor Peony's house now. No. Yeah, you have to come back here later. You might actually have to come here before actually going to Grand Chokmah, because I think there's some kind of thing where she like verifies Jade as Jade and things like that. Anywho, we got more cutscenes coming up here once we go to the hotel. Sounds like fun, I know. We get to stay at the fancy one, too. And cutscene. Yes.
We've received word from the governor. Please make yourselves comfortable.
Oh, I forgot something at Nefri's place. I'll go get it real quick.
Shall I go with you?
Nefri's a woman, remember?
Oh, I love looking at beautiful women.
Guy is most certainly a guy. She's an older woman and married, you know.
Wait, hold on. I didn't mean it like that.
Master, I'll go with you too.
Yeah, everybody just shut up. I don't need anyone to come with me.
Alright, now we're just Luke. I thought I just went straight to Nefri's house. This is pretty lame that I actually have to run here. But them's the brakes. How suspicious was that too? Looks like, oh, I forgot something. Ah, cutscenes. Oh, by the way, there's a lot of good lines in this episode. I should have made this one the one where I made you guys vote.
I'm sorry. When I heard you were a replica, I thought I simply must tell you about my brother.
What are you talking about?
The reason why Jade created Fomagri. Even now, I still remember that day. I was careless and broke my favorite doll. My brother developed the basis for Fomagri and used it to create a copy of my doll, a replica. He was 9 years old.
Unbelievable.
Normally, you'd simply buy another doll, but my brother created a copy. I felt something abnormal in his way of thinking.
Abnormal? You don't have to put it like that.
He acts nice now, but as a child, my brother was a terror, a devil. He could use phonic arts that adults found difficult. He enjoyed killing even harmless monsters. My brother didn't understand what it meant for living things to die.
He doesn't seem that way to me.
It was Professor Nebulum who changed him. She was a healer, a 7th phonist. Jade can't use the 7th phonon, so he admired her. But a tragedy occurred. He tried to use the 7th phonon and wound up unleashing a phonic art he couldn't control. Jade's phonic art struck down Professor Nebulum and set the building on fire.
He killed her?
She was still barely alive, just laying there. My brother looked at her and had an idea. There was still time to make a replica. He could save Professor Nebulum. Jade extracted her information and created a replica. But the replica that was born was nothing more than a monster.
What happened to the real Nebulum?
She passed away. After that, my brother's talents were recognized, and he was adopted into the famous Curtis military family. I think he probably wanted a better environment for studying how to bring back the professor.
But he stopped replicating living things. Why?
That's thanks to Emperor Peony. Those two were best friends.
I see.
But honestly, I think deep down my brother still wants to resurrect Professor Nebulum.
I don't really think that's the case.
Yes, it may just be a groundless fear. But I still wanted to let you know so that you could help to keep him in check. I'm sorry for taking up so much of your time. Thank you for listening.
So, I presume Nefri's told you.
Told me what?
You're a naughty boy telling lies like that.
How did you know?
It doesn't matter. Though I will say for the record that I no longer desire to resurrect the professor.
Really? You're sure?
You should know the reason for that better than anyone. I want to beg Professor Nebulum's forgiveness, so that I might feel better. But replicas have no memory of the past. A replica cannot forgive me.
Jade.
I'll live the rest of my life pained by the sins of my past.
Sins? You mean killing Nebulum?
Perhaps my greatest sin was not understanding the significance of life and death.
If I had the ability to make replicas, I think I would have done the same thing.
Are you trying to cheer me up? You've somewhat missed the mark, but I appreciate the sentiment. In any case, you mustn't tell anyone of this. Understood?
All right.
That's a promise.
Alright, so that whole cutscene there actually plays into a side quest that we're going to get into much later in the game. And we have a skit here that I'm not watching, I'm sorry. Because we're out of time. Okay, it's not spoken. Thank you. I like how you can still hear their footsteps and stuff. Alright, Tarsus, we can leave anytime. We can go to Grand Chokmah. Alright. And then we walk from there. Oh, Jade's the best. Can I save the game and quit now? I don't mean to be like this, but I do really want to stop recording before the video gets too long. Alright, thanks guys for watching. I've been known Spec33. See you next time for Tales. Bye-bye.